for that. Is it all about the U, or is it all about the UCLA?
Oh, it's about UCLA for sure. Now,
case for UCLA.
He tells a fantastic story, but what I love about sports is it's about the numbers. Now, basketball, it's like ridiculous, right? I'll put my top 5 from UCLA against your top 5 from Duke. I'll put my top 10 from UCLA against your top 5 from Duke. Okay, well, let's look at a few of them. We got Reggie Miller, we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we got Bill Walton, we got Marcus Johnson, we got Russell Westbrook, Brian Davis, Kevin Love, who'll be coming off the bench and still whoop. But my favorite of all is Jamal Wilkes. When I get personal, that's my guy, Silk. That might be a little old for some of y'all, but to me, Jamal Wilkes is one of the smoothest. Yeah, he's got the craziest shot ever, but it's money.
We have a rebuttal from Courtney Gains.
Well done, but I think you just killed yourself by saying he was good first, then bad, then good. That wasn't the question. But also, I'd say the easiest, as an evil person, the most person you would protect in your life, even if you were Darth Vader, is your son in the end. That's the most natural act of a father that I could think of. So in that way, and it's only at the end, and he only throws the dude over the edge. I don't think he's the greatest hero that ever came. I think he's one of the best villains.
Gals, Don Most has selected Mission Impossible with Bonanza as a close second as the most iconic TV show theme song of all time.
Without even having words, without even having, the benefit of the lyrics, somebody was so good that they could take just the music that would set it up and bring you in, as you said, and give you the feeling of what the show was going to be in a memorable and exciting way. And for me, Mission Impossible was like one of the first things that hit me. I remember I think it came out in 66 or something like that. So I was about 13. And I remember it was a new show coming on. And the first time I saw it and I heard that opening theme song, and it was like, it was groundbreaking to me. I'd never really heard something like that, and that it did set the show up perfectly. And then when I started looking up a little bit about Layla Schifrin, who is the great composer who wrote that, there were some interesting things that I would never have guessed or known, and no way of knowing.
Don Most, guys and gals, has selected Chinatown with Sixth Sense as a close second as the greatest plot twist in film history.
It's a movie that has all these twists and turns, not just one great twist. There's several key twists in this movie that just kind of throw you, and then it just opens up more mystery for the next section of the film, because you're looking at it now where you thought it was one thing and now it's something else. And this reaches the climb. Because the first twist is he gets hired. Nicholson's character, he's a detective, and he gets hired by this woman, Evelyn Mulray, to watch her husband because she thinks he's cheating. And we find out that her father, the very powerful Noah Cross, played by John Huston, had raped her when she was 15 years old. So this young gal is both her sister and her daughter. It's pretty powerful. It was one I didn't see coming, and it took me a little while to even catch up with what they were talking about. So and then Chinatown has this incredible closing scene, which has twists of its own. But I found that one moment when the sister-daughter thing, and they make fun of it, but it's because it's so powerful. This is a film that just gets better with age, as all the great films do. So if you watch this, take several viewings to appreciate the intricacy and the beauty of the story. And
guys and gals, Terry Allen, formerly known as Magnum T.A, will start things off by making a case for Franklin Delano Roosevelt's 1933. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself speech. As a very impactful speech, if not the most of all time.
Self was to lessen those fears of a bigger government and of realizing that sometimes we have to step out in faith and look fear in the eye to overcome something that seems insurmountable. And I think it's so applicable today because as here we are 2023, we're certainly not in the Great Depression, but we are in a struggle of a whole different kind. to live in a world where media and news and everything that comes off of our computers and our television screens has agendas and has the ability to manipulate us and make us to be so fearful that we can't even think our own mind. We can't think clearly about a path.
So guys and gals, Mr. Allen now, if he is ready, will make a case for Saving Private Ryan as the most inspirational film of all time.
And we get taken on this journey of Tom Hanks putting together a band of men to go find Private Ryan. And we don't know what Private Ryan looks like. They don't know where he's at. Everything is just helter-skelter across Europe. And they're on a path to go find Private Ryan. And what ensues is a band of men. They're kind of unlikely group. You have some very hardcore military-minded people, and you've got one guy that would be more comfortable behind a typewriter and has never seen any kind of combat in his life. And they're all following Tom on this quest to go bring this guy back. And along the way, we find out a lot about the human interaction and the things that take place and what really defines heroes and what really defines courage